In this video we'll talk about Layout Inspector and how we can use it to locate views in view hierarchy and fetch view properties. To launch Layout Inspector, click the bottom right Layout Inspector button. It will appear inside the Android Studio window. You can adjust the view mode and make it, for example, a separate window, which is easier for me. And as you can see, nothing is shown here. Let's start our to-do application, and as you can see, it immediately picks up the application and loads view hierarchy inside the Layout Inspector view. On the left side of the Layout Inspector we see the component tree, so this is the view hierarchy or the view tree. So let's select any element, you will see that it is highlighted inside the component tree. In the middle view of the Layout Inspector, there is a snapshot of the view currently shown on the device, and on the right side we see the attributes of the selected view. In our case it's a floating action button. First, let's talk about component tree. This view can be used to search some views. For example, let's search for drawer. As you can see, it automatically highlights the view. Also, you can expand all views or collapse all views. In addition to that, you can filter system-defined layers. What does it mean? In our view, the toolbar is a system component, and with this filter disabled, we can navigate through the system view and inspect each single element. When we enable this filter, this view is collapsed and we cannot interact anymore with a single view inside its view, so it's a single toolbar view. And also you can adjust the mode, so you can swap the sides, so it can be on the right or on the left, up to you. Let's move to the snapshot view. Here inside this view you can select the device, so in case of multiple devices attached, of course you will have multiple devices. You can stop the inspection, and if you select the device you can also select the process. In our case this is our application. Here you can adjust the view, so you can disable the borders or layout bounds that are visible here on the screen. This button allows you to load overlay that was saved before. For example, in the previous version of the Layout Inspector, you was able to, while doing the snapshot, to save it in the captures and then later load them. Currently, it is not possible. The live update gives you a possibility to automatically do the snapshot of the view on the device when view is updated. So let's enable it and let's click this button. As you can see, now we have created to-do view, and inside the Layout Inspector this new view is loaded. Let's disable it back and switch back to the initial state. Now we can also click the refresh layout. In case the live update is not enabled, you can use refresh layout to load the latest layout on the screen. Okay. You can use buttons here to zoom in or zoom out, and also use this button, this hand, to move the view inside the snapshot view. Let's select again the floating action button element. And in the attributes section, as you can see, we can search as well for some attributes, for example ID or visibility, clickable state. So whatever property view has, it is displayed here. Why it is important to master the Layout Inspector? Because it's an entry point to fetch view properties, view attributes that can be later used in Espresso for Android to locate views on the screen. For example, in component tree you see not only the class name, the ID of the element, but also element siblings, element parent, the descendants of the element or ancestors, which will be later used in Espresso by you to create the matchers. And the task of these matchers will be to uniquely identify the view on the screen. So that was it about Layout Inspector. See you in the next video.